Okay, it is Ennwyn Shadowleaf's turn, our archer hero. Real quick, I did pull that out of the chamber. We just looked at the secret room token. You just take that out when you're done. So I wanted to finish up with that. We're going to see a lot of cool stuff right now. Ennwyn's going to be very busy. Of course, she's in Ogre's Lair West. We're going to journey into the Pit of Darkness and try to open up this chest. But remember, two monsters are going to see our hero, and it's going to cause them to become raiding minions. So on their turn, if we don't slay them, they're going to try to get out of the dungeon by the red bloody arrows. They follow those out. So let us take Ennwyn's initiative token. We're going to set that aside, so we'll get rid of this. And let's see how Ennwyn does. I feel very good about this, guys. I think she is going to do incredible. She has a base movement of 3. With, of course, a roll of a d6. 3 and 3 is 6. Perfect. Okay, so 1, 2. Now, let me just stop right there, because I'm going to move there. There's going to be some... This skeletal grunt has seen Ennwyn. Minions have a radius of 4 squares of line of sight. He is going to convert from a vagrant minion into a raiding minion. Quite simply, we're going to come over, place that on his monster card, on its monster card rather. Over here, the orc archer, set that right there. Of course, he sees her 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't pick the camera up again, but this is also, so we have 2 raiding minions right now, guys, that we have to take care of. So I put that token on there. So now I stopped it to show you that, but I'm going onto the treasure chest. And so I move with my 1 action, and then to end my 1 action, I'm going to open a treasure chest. Let me explain something about the treasure chest deck, kind of as a little side note. There's 30 unique treasure chest cards here. I call it the ultimate in risk and reward. When I created this, there's some really awesome artifacts in there. There's a lot of gold. There's some bad stuff in here. So be warned. But we're going to be looking at a little, kind of like for our demo, 3 cards out of this deck. So we're going to see some good stuff, some middle of the road, and some bad things that can happen. So let's take a look at this. I have 3 of the cards here. I'll give you, again, David Shear. I like that. Very cool treasure chest deck. So, you'd of course be picking from the 30, but for our demo, we're going to just show off 3. So it could be empty. This could be one thing that she could find in our demo. You raise the lid of the rickety chest to discover it is devoid of anything of value. She could also find, how cool is this? She could find gold. Lifting the lid of the archaic chest, you discover 1,200 gold. And a very awesome girl named Kesrick. I worked with her, and she painted the backgrounds for all of the treasure chest decks. So she could find 1,200, but this is one of the lesser monsters in the game. And just know, guys, this is a tough game. She could also encounter a Doomclaw Scorpion. As you peer inside of the decrepit chest, a Doomclaw Scorpion leaps at you, and we're going to have to test Strength 17 to crush it before it attacks. So, in our little demo here, this is what could happen. So I'm going to just shuffle these up, and I'll tell you what we're going to do to show you that I don't know. We're just going to have it pick at random. Oh, you also remove this. You just put this back in the game box or your storage thing. So we have 3 cards here, right? 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. Let's see what Ennwyn finds. 5. Okay, it's going to be this one right here. Let's get rid of these. Set that over here. She found Are you ready? Awesome. 1,200 gold. How awesome is that? Okay, so what we're going to do is let's get 1,200 gold out here. Give you a chance. I'll show you the coins in the game. You know, Dungeon Crusade is retro inspired, so I insisted on cardboard money. So there's 1,000, and then we could do it like in a denomination of like that. There's two 100 bronze pieces, and then of course there's 500 pieces that are silver. So what we'll just do is we'll do it like this: 500 gold and it's 2 silver and that. So 1,200. Way to go, Ennwyn. And remember who we have, Albus coming down. We're going to give him some. We're going to probably go pick up some health potions, and then there's a shield that I want to pick up in the blacksmith. So Ennwyn is 1,200 gold richer. How do you like that? So let me put this back. Again, guys, I hope you're really enjoying this. That, you know, you're excited more about the game, seeing it being played. And then we see there's a trap. Quickly, if we would go onto a trap, if we did, we're not going to. These are set up randomly. There's 2 things that could happen. It could be a clear trap where you don't have to draw a trap card, or if you draw this, you're going to have to draw a trap card from there. So I just wanted to kind of, you know, in our demo, show you a couple things, you know, some other features in Dungeon Crusade. And that is, before we take our turn, that is the trap deck right here. And I think we showed this one off. There's one of the traps, has that retro art, Dean Spencer, thank you. Lair of the Shadow Dweller. So again, you know, just like there's shadow dwellers in the game, you're going to find them in the traps and all that. So that's just a little bit about the trap deck. However, we have Ennwyn here who's waiting to try to take a shot at this skeletal grunt. We are going to activate Long Shot. That is, remember, that's the special ability that we unchanneled. Real quick, we can see that was the life force we used to acquire it from the academy. That's the essence it's going to cost to use that. Now, this is a really cool ability here that we can, that she has to, of course, have a ranged weapon equipped, which of course she does. She does have her driftwood bow that she picked up from the village at a +1 the ranged warfare rolls. So we are going to activate this, and we can potentially do, down here if we look at the chart, and I'll explain all this, 1 to 2, we're going to roll a d6. 1 to 2 is a miss, 3 to 6, 1 damage. And just real quick, that I put that in there because I consider monsters could possibly duck out of the way or dodge the arrows. So some of the special abilities take into consideration what a monster could do. However, all special abilities, heroes have 3 special abilities. They can be leveled up to level 3. So she becomes more accurate and she can deal more damage with Long Shot if she continues to level that up. So let's do this. Let's get her hero card. We got to pay essence, right? It said 2 essence. So let's pay the 2 essence here. So 1, 2. Okay, Long Shot is ready. So let's take a shot at the skeletal grunt. So basically we want a 3 to 6 to put a damage on that monster. So she lines up the shot and shoots. The monster ducked. That's not good. Okay, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to battle that monster. We have 1 action left, correct? So I'm going to generate some movement, and we're going to go into a battle. Let me roll. Plenty of movement. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to see some combat now. Real quickly, if you ever start if you start your turn and you do an attack action or whenever, an attack ends your turn immediately. Well, you know you have to battle the monster, but that ends your turn then. So Ennwyn versus a skeletal grunt. Let's see what's going to happen.